Hi ladies, right, I do have a mega haul to show you. I went back to the Carboot sale this morning, excuse me, to York. York's known all over the world for York racing, and when they're not racing they do hold the Carboots there, and it's massive. Went about a fortnight ago and we did a big haul then, but today was so big we couldn't even get round it. There was that many there. I'm on about that many stalls were there, so my feet were killing me, so I said, oh come on, I've got enough, we'll go home. And we had the kids with us as well, so they were getting a bit tired, so we had to think of them. Otherwise I'd have sat and had a coffee and gone back. But anyway, so what I've got is tons to show you, and hopefully I'm going to give you some ideas as well. So first of all, I'm going to show you this. It is an absolutely gorgeous picture frame. Now it's brass and it's inlaid with red. Looks like a red glass with flowers all the way around. It's got a gorgeous ornate top, and that will look stunning. And picture it, you've got to put a nice display of flowers, you know, like the let me get one of the tags, you know, like Julie's tag that I showed you last night. You imagine that in the corner with a nice picture in that frame. See, absolutely gorgeous that'll look. Really, really nice. So, and I got that for 50p. So that's quite a good buy. I then saw these, so never mind the pictures in them, but we're looking at the frames. And you can either use them that way on a book or that way. And they were 50p for the two. Again, brass. So that was a good buy. Then I saw this and I thought, ooh, tag holder. Look. Now whether it was for cigarettes or I think it was cigarettes or probably cards, I don't know. Excuse me, I seem to have a chill this morning. But it's wood, lacquered wood. And what I'm thinking of it, if you glue the back of that onto a page and then decorated that with a flower corner, you know, with a flower display and some diamantes or something, and a little cameo, that would look absolutely stunning in a book. And they make it so it's 3D, dimensional stickers, and then they can pull the lid off and there you go, you've got your card inside. So I thought that'll knack it. See, I'll think of anything. I can turn anything into something, or nothing into something. So there was that. So look out for those, ladies, because that was 50p. Then I found this lovely little oval shaped pendant, and it has got dried flowers in it, and I think I would take that out and put a new one in because it's slightly damaged, but I would put a new one in. Not the frame, it's inside's damaged. Looked like it's got a bit of water in it actually. Oh, excuse me, I really do feel like I'm coming down with a cold. And anyway, that was I think that was 30p. Then I saw this, and this is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. Now, I saw one of these 2 weeks ago, and they had blue stones in it, almost identical, and the lady had it for £5, and I thought, a bit pricey for me. Now, what bother? But when I got there today, another lady had this one. Let me just see if I can alter the lens so you can see it a bit better. For £1, like a coppery colour, and it's really, really pretty, and that'll go as it is on a book somewhere. So that's really pretty. I like that one. Hang on a minute, what do you want?
Can we play
I'm filming, lovey.
Can we play a computer?
Yes. Won't be long, sweetheart.
Mm.
That's my grandson coming to see if he can play. Ugh, I can't even talk this morning. See if he can play the computer. Right, then I found these, and these are diamante buttons, little diamante button things. They're round balls full of diamantes, and there was only the 3, and I picked those up for 20p. Deaky, shut the door, please. Now, I also found these. She charged me 10p for these. These are buttons, but they're nice fancy buttons. Look nice as centres in flowers, won't they? So they were 20p. pair of earrings. It said 50p on the 50p, and she let me have them for 10p because I told her what I wanted to do with them. So they were pretty, weren't they? Like that. They look nice somewhere. And I'm going to show you these because I got lots of good bargains today. Really, really good bargains. Now all these were together. I've took this sticky tabby bit off the end because they was fastened together. And as you can see, it says £4. And I got them for £2. And they're hat pins. And these are the original ones. This one's actually a seed, a large seed on the end. Look at that one. That's a Victorian one, that one. And that alone was worth £4. Well, actually, you'd pay probably about £8 here at an antique shop for that one. And I got all of them for £2. So we've got this one again. I mean, they are chunky, but you never know when they'll come in. And they were all together. That one. And then these smaller ones, little green bead. A black one. That's a jet one made of a Whitby jet, original Whitby jet. That's like an acorn, a little silver pearl. No, it's a silver ball actually. Sorry, and then a couple of those that look like, you know, croquet bats. That's what they remind me of. Anyway, so I got all of those for £2. And then I saw these on a couple of stalls further up. More hat pins. And it says on the packet, it says large hat pin £3, small hat pin £1. So they're the large ones. I didn't pay that for them, ladies, because this lady had a lot of lace, and I bought all her lace and got these for the whole box of these for £4. She let me have the whole box of hat pins for £4. And I'm not going to pass it up because there's some really, really nice ones in here. So just quickly show you these. Look, all of those. And these. Which can you see? For £4. But I did buy all the lace. And you've got to see the lace, ladies. Oh yeah, definitely. So that was a good buy. I then saw these on her stall, and they're brass buttons, but they've got like white and sea blue, a turquoisey blue pearl pattern to them. So she threw them in. She threw this in, and these. This is a glass button, which looks like grapes. Not quite sure if you can see that. Lovely button. Only one, it doesn't matter to me, it'll go on something. And then these two, so she threw these in as well. They're lovely. And they're enamel on brass. And I thought they were stunning. I found this. I do get these. I do, if I find them, I do buy these. You know what goes over the bottles? This is a whiskey one. Because they're quite nice as charms, actually. And you know, if somebody likes a drink. Somebody likes a drink. They're not a bad charm to hang on something or to attach somewhere. You know, always cover that up, glue something over it, and then you get a nice little frame. So that's why I buy those, and that one was only 20p. Yeah, it was 20p, actually. That was 20p. Right, I'm going to show you something now, because this is me and my head and my ideas. I found a guy who was selling these, and you know what, they go on their doors, they're for keys. Right, your key fits in them. They're already distressed, but you can distress them a bit more. So he was selling these, and I bought 2 of those, and they were 50p. Thought they're lovely. They look nice on a book, won't they? And then hang a key from somewhere. Fasten them in with brads. That'll be nice. And then these 2, they were 50p. Quite ornate. And then these were 50p, which was like a door handle, but I thought that'd look nice somewhere. And that one, like that. So that wasn't bad, was it? And the same guy had these as well. So, and I do like these.